The following podcast is sponsored by Generational Wrestling Society. I got Casey King here. He's from Ashland, Kentucky. Is that right?
That's right. Born and raised, Ashland, Kentucky, home of Bobby Blaze.
How did you start in the business? What influenced you growing up? Did you watch it?
I always watched wrestling. Wrestling is a big part of my childhood. It's been a big part of my entire life. It's how I've made most of my friends, most of my good friends have been through wrestling. And I went to college, did the whole college thing, and one day I was sitting there taking a final, and I said, man, I really need to try this wrestling thing. So that weekend I went and I trained with Shane Storm up in Milton, West Virginia, and I loved it. But I was in college at the time, like I said, so I needed to graduate. So I went and I graduated college, and as soon as I graduated, I got hooked up with Bobby Blaze, who actually trained Shane Storm. If you don't know, Bobby Blaze is a legend, man. He was Smoky Mountain Wrestling champion. He beat Playboy Buddy Landell and Jerry the King Lawler in the same night to become Smoky Mountain Wrestling champion. And he's taught me everything I know. He's been better to me than he ever had to be. And, I've always watched wrestling. I love guys. John Cena, he's my favorite. I don't care what anyone says. He knows how to work. He's awesome. Chris Jericho, Edge is amazing. I grew up in the Ruthless Aggression era, so all those guys those are my superheroes, man.
What are your future plans? Are you trying to get signed with something major?
I think everyone would be lying if they said WWE isn't the goal. That's what everyone wants to be. That's why they get involved with wrestling. It's because they're doing what you always wanted to do in the place that you always saw do it. That's everybody's goal. And anyway, as long as I can make a living and do what I want to do, which is professional wrestling, sports entertainment, that's it. Those are my goals. Keep having fun. Making the fans have fun. That's what it's all about, man.
Have you had any tryouts with Ring of Honor, Impact?
No, not yet. I'm only 3 years in at this point, and a lot of people get opportunities faster than that, but a lot of people don't. And it's just the luck of the draw. I started, and my body looked like a mixture between Jell-O and cat litter, and I slowly started to realize that I need to get in shape, I'm never going to be the biggest guy, so I have to be the loudest guy. And I'm trying to make my character, Casey King, larger than life, just a fun-loving, happy-to-be-here guy why is he a wrestler? Who knows? Like he's just having fun. He's making everyone else have fun. I haven't had a tryout. Here's hoping, but not yet. But when I do, they better be ready because Casey King's going to...
So you're like the Daniel Bryan of the indie scene again, all over again, trying to get... You're the underdog.
I mean, that's...
You have the fans' hearts. We will definitely say that. You have won the fans over.
Yeah, some places I go.
Definitely here.
Yeah, Madison, West Virginia is one of my favorite places to wrestle. ASW always does me well. Tonight I wrestled Jake Manning, the Man Scout. He's somebody I have watched for years and years and years, and he's always wanted to be like. He's someone traveling the world doing exactly what I want to do. Just have fun. He wrestled an entire match 2 months ago with a tent. He wrestled his tent.
Yeah, that was very entertaining.
How do you do that? He's one of the most talented wrestlers in the world. So that was an honor. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I got the win, thankfully.
Against the Man Scout.
Against the Man Scout. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we get to do it again soon sometime.
Are you going to be at the next Madison show?
I hope so. I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm just going to show up, and if they kick me out, they kick me out.
Oh, yeah?
That's how you do it, Casey.
That's exactly how you do it. That's right.
If it works, it works.
That's right. You got to follow it. You never know. You can't go through life asking what if. You got to try. You have to try.
Anything else?
That's it, man. Come check out Casey King next time I'm around you. FTC Wrestling, ASW, Pro Wrestling Conquest, anywhere I'm around. Follow me on Facebook. Facebook.com, that's KYCasey. I'm KYCasey on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me. Come check out a show. Not just for me. Check out independent wrestling. It's a lot of fun, man. And if you fall in love, you like what I do, buy a T-shirt. Buy a 6x8, buy an 8x10. Do something. Yeah. Support independent wrestling.
Support your local indie wrestling.
Even if it's not me, support the other guys. The other guys are killing it. There's so much talent right now. Wrestling is harder than it's ever been. Don't care what anyone says. Wrestling's awesome right now. 2020 is a good year.
Definitely. Well, we just had Casey King on our first episode of the podcast, and I thank you a lot, sir.
No
Good
problem.
luck for
Thank you.
your future.
Thank you, Casey. That was a beautiful